be bouncing around from topic to topic, argument to argument. I'll try to signpost as I go along, but if I don't, I hope you understand. I'll try to make it as, okay, I'll go based off of what the first or second night did before the night blog. He spoke about transplant tourism and how the risks raise as we put our own citizens susceptible to these dangers. However, we're not enforcing this. In fact, we're trying to discourage our tourists or our citizens from going overseas to get organs that they don't need, that they could get from us. Moreover, along the lines, it was believed that we would be receiving donations from third world countries. We won't. We're just going to be getting it from ourselves. But we're offering incentives that the current HIV systems don't offer. Or not HIV systems, though. Even though we do have, or her stats said that we're going to have an influx of more organs, it's not going to be enough to suffice to the demands. There's still a loss of life, and there's still a monetary cost, and there's still a black market that we're going to be helping to degrade. Even though the HIV adding to organs is lessening the wait list, there's still a wait list, and with the wait list comes a loss of life that we already denoted in our previous arguments. Moreover, going over onto the next part, I don't believe our opponents understood our plan properly. Our plan was to shut down the bases that are currently in U.S. territory, that are currently just used and open to maintain stuff and just spending money. As my opponent said, in 2015, BRAC alone spent about $35,000 only to save $4 billion. So if we shut down the same bases that our opponents are trying to argue to keep open, that are in America, that aren't doing really anything to help the fight against ISIS, then we can refinance all of this money into going into the hospitals that will be dispersed and regulated throughout the 50 states that have already got physicians, privatized people that know what's going on with organs and whatnot. Yes. So they said that we have issues in the system. And with current clients not honoring the current system, we're implementing the growth of death, or we're adding more people to the death toll. However, fixing the system is wrong right now because we just don't have enough organs and we don't have an incentive. So if we give a plan that gives people an incentive to do so, and if we give the proper medical attention, to give them the proper benefits, the proper medicinal aid, yeah, we could definitely make the situation a lot better for ourselves. It's been more than a year since the HIV has increased. What's the problem? Has implemented its law, but but since this rate, according to their stats from 2015, there is currently 126,584 people on the wait list, and that's an increase from the 9,500 that we originally started with in 2013. So even though they did add more organs to the list, obviously it's not enough because that waiting list is growing. And as we increase the supply of these organs, the price will also drop. It's basic economics. And although Medi-Cal would still help, there would be brokers, and of course there would be more people financing this. But that's why we're having all the money that's being relocated from the closed bases to implement into these hospitals. And these hospitals will have their own methods of regulation, and we'll work it out as we go along. Iran currently has an okay system, but we can do a lot better. USA, right? Yeah. It's a my body and my choice and free market at the best. Like, we could totally do this. Yeah. Earlier, my opponent spoke of the benefits that the privatized status quo organ industry has. Although they are receiving shortages from the organs, it's a decent industry, and we could definitely make it a lot better if we give people an initiative to do it. If there's anything that I forgot to mention, my partner will most definitely go over and expand on everything. But I just wanted to pinpoint with certain facts that we will be saving lives, we will be helping the costs go down from organs, and we will be helping the black market shut down because we'll be discouraging our own citizens from going overseas to the black markets elsewhere. And we're just going to be focusing on helping our own people. And yeah, maybe we're not going to be helping with their problems, but that's their problems. USA, man, yeah! So that's our solvency. Thank you, guys.